Yeah, if you ain't nice, bro, the nigga on the other team from Spain, he's cooking. You better stop playing with him. You better stop playing with that nigga. That nigga is crazy.
Well, for the
Getting
Knicks,
out.
when you think about it, everyone expected them to be an elite team. Now, obviously, they've had problems thus far,
Let me see how
but
fast
there's
it
still a lot of
tells
time
me.
left for them to turn
It
this
usually
season
tell me
around.
when I'm
Yeah, I
streaming.
think it's
See how
just
fast it
taking a
tells me.
little while for all the parts to fall into place, and that's not uncommon. We've seen plenty of great teams that don't round into form until later in the year.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Jalen Brunson. Mitchell Robinson is out there with
I'm
Josh Hart.
officially
And
live
it's OG
now.
Anunoby.
It just told me.
And for Toronto, at the 2 and 3, it's Brown and Barrett. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. And it's quickly in at the point. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin because
Shut up
by
quickly.
human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still
You see it?
professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
Are you up in there? Yeah, I'm feeling
Here's
right.
Brunson trying to make up for his
You probably
poor
gotta
performance
refresh it
in
because
that
you was
loss
there
to
too
Detroit.
early.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Takes a 13-footer. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Pirtle. Inside. Here's Barnes. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will...
How the fuck is that goaltender? That's not goaltending. Oh, wait, let me see. Here you go, play.
And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that,
Nah, he took that shit. That's not goaltending.
skills you need.
Challenge.
There's Scotty Barnes in his element.
Always
challenging
one of the
that.
more disputed calls in the game. Goaltending. Coach is convinced the ball was not on the way down. He'll use his challenge.
This can be a tough one.
The previous play is under review.
Clear and conclusive evidence never comes into effect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Just because y'all don't know,
Hard to do that in real time.
and you're not smart enough,
The call will
that's
stand.
not a
That'll
goaltender.
cost them a timeout and their one and only coach's challenge. Goaltending calls can be so tough to make. You understand why he wanted a closer look at it, but we'll see if he regrets it.
You say you see it now?
Brunson with it. They look to him
Oh,
to
yeah, you
score
definitely see it.
consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game.
Watch this. Look. Look at this go-to shot.
Benoit. Pirtle grabs a miss. Will grant the
I
Raptors
just
are in the
missed it
middle
because
of
I
a
timed it wrong,
rebuild
but
and are looking
yeah.
to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience
Maybe because
and
you're on
some
your phone.
time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Toronto making their last shot. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The
What are you
screener
watching on?
was
You watching it on
leaning
your
a
phone?
bit right there. His feet may not have been planted.
What phone you got? You able to
Pretty
watch on your phone
obvious
and be on the
call by
phone?
officials.
You know, he's just leaning.
You able
a
to
little
watch
bit,
on your phone
trying
and
to
be
get
on the
away with
phone?
it, but boy, the official all over it.
That's crazy.
Now here's quickly. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Some solid defense from Brunson. Benoit buries it from three.
He's consistent
What you
from
just
out
about to
there,
see is-
especially
was
when
the
you
sh-
give him that kind of room.
You s-
What you about to see is not what you see.
you see the shot, Chef? So mute me on something. Mute me on the game.
Spider-Man. Goes whatever up, bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. Man, you're a superhero.
In his own world. Own world, Fiona.
And here is Barrett. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a
That's a
game.
miss.
A nice shot by Brown.
How about Bruce Brown showing off a bit of range right there? How confident is that three-point shooting right now?
Launches it. Knocks down the long J. He has 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Barrett.
Shout out
Outside
to the
Barnes.
views. That's you, Chef. You watching me?
Quickly deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The 3, Barrett. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. It's Barnes on the wing.
But
And it's New York with a rebound. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. The
knock
3.
it down.
He can't get it to
I
go.
forgot I got to pass the ball to Anunoby.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
Anunoby's disgruntled, so I have to make
Pass to
more
quickly.
points.
1:21 left in the first quarter. Some changes for Toronto. Olenek's checked in for Barnes, and Abaji subbed in for Quickly. Achua's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Anunoby. 1:21 left in the first. To the paint. Here's Barrett. No good with a layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Oh my gosh.
One thing
That was
we've
too
seen
quick.
from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes BA when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Knicks' style is defined by grit and physicality. Guard Dante DiVincenzo said, guys know it's a way to stay on the floor. It's funny because when you have everybody doing it, you stand out more. When you're not doing it, you don't want to be that guy on film not playing defense, Brian.
You'll get called out for sure. It's a culture of effort, Allie. Thank you. Robinson against Pirtle. To win the drought, pass to Abaji. The 3. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. The coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that
Say
gives
that,
you
say
some
that, say
sense
that.
of what has changed.
Got it? Skitty, gitty, gitty.
Changes for Toronto. R.J. Barrett comes in for Abaji. And it's
There
Brown
you
in
go.
for Mitchell.
I'm live.
If you're working with someone else and just want a second opinion, there's no obligation at all. They can prevent Leslie's lead way quicker than even file benefits returns. And the best news about legal fees to say is they won't take your
Toronto leading by 3. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all
No, you
yours.
don't do that.
Well, guys, a big story this summer was
You don't do
Jalen
that.
Brunson
You don't
signing
do
a
that.
team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. So on the floor for New York,
Hey.
they've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
A chance to get a quick injury report. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Mitchell Robinson. Allie?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Knicks about his status. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. Right in the middle of the schedule. Some unfortunate timing for sure. We wish him the best on his recovery. Brian?
Come
All
on,
right,
Mitch.
Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. It's going to be Hart shooting. That's on Jakob Poeltl. Toronto making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
You there, RJ?
Oh, it's stolen. There's the drive, and he hits it to tie the game. 13 points in the game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Abaji. Anunoby covering. Olynyk for three. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher.
Yeah,
And his
any
coach
break
knows
on
that
any
too.
player?
Well, the best players to me
It's gonna be
deliver
RJ.
night after night
I
after
choose you,
night.
RJ.
So as long as he's hot,
Sergeant, I
keep
choose you.
riding it.
ISO.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Benoit, guarded by Barrett, goes back up. Benoit hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Knicks lead by 1. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Jesus.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
You gonna make it or not? You got a 2K shirt on. They might gonna make that.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
And now on to the injury rundown. This team trying to fight through some missing pieces.
Randall got a collapse.
What a blow to lose Julius Randle. Leaves a big hole in the lineup. Look, he's really developed his game. He's an Iron Man.
That's it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle.
So I just did it.
Cut 17. I think the reality is Donald Trump is preparing more than he is letting on. There is nothing formal. There are no mock debates. Chrissy was absolutely right about that. There is no lighting. There's no one standing across from him in a suit that they think that Kamala Harris is doing here on the debate stage.
Actions like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help. They often end up with easy looks inside.
Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Bruce Brown, and it's Poeltl in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Now here's Brown, down to 5 on the shot clock. Barrett can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Outside, Brown. 4-3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Benoit.
Are you serious?
Misses the 3. Toronto trailing. The 3 from Quickly. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
They get it again. Anunoby on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. He's got 22.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite scores.
Well, think about it, BA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Benoit, defended by Brown. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Where against Joe Biden, you were losing by 6. I think
Barnes goes in. Kick out to Brown from the arc. Goes up again. He's off on that one.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When you ask his teammates, the Knicks are so glad they were able to trade for OG Anunoby, and Jalen Brunson said he's just naturally a guy that plays hard on both sides of the ball. When he sees something, he attacks it. Julius Randle called him a high IQ player and the perfect piece. Brian?
Yeah, he's improved them for sure.
RJ,
thanks, Allie.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. RJ Barrett delivers.
Benoit. New York, again, can't hit.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. It's rebounded by Barrett.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Up top, Barnes. Pass to Quickly. The 3 is up. Tips it.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Anunoby for 3. Drops in the 3. Anunoby's got his first.
same time, this just dropped last night. Your thoughts about what role it'll play tomorrow? Well, it's what we already know, Brian. We know we're the only
3 points of the game.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
And the Raptors with some changes. Olenek's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. Now here's Barrett. 11 points in the game. Olenek with a screen on Bridges. Pass to Olenek. DiVincenzo with the steal. Bridges passes to Anunoby, and he gets it to go. Anunoby's got 5 points.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. From 13. That one no good. Nice D from Bridges. Launches a 3. The Knicks keep it alive. Benoit. Offline with a 3.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Back to Olenek. And it's Olenek with a jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check.
The previous play is under review.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Raptors up by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Benoit gets the 3 ball to go. 25 points in the game. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Out to the right wing. Walter from outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. Benoit. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
That free throw no good. Quickly is checked in for Toronto. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson's checked in, and he's good on the second. And so here is Toronto. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Quickly.
Well, great pass, and Quickly makes great use of it.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Kicks it out to Barnes. On the wing quickly. Olenek with a screen on Bridges. Quickly. Cash money on the open jump shot. Quickly's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Outside Mitchell. Quickly outside, from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Benoit. And the Knicks miss again.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
This timing shit.
New York trailing.
Fuck up.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. This one for 3. Rebound by Olenek. Olenek's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Mitchell, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the foul called on the New York Knicks. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
RJ Barrett, he's checked in for Toronto. And he sinks the second. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Brown, he's checked in for Mitchell. And a switch here also for New York. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Bridges. Benoit sinks it. What range from downtown. That's 29 for him.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Outside Barrett. It's Barnes on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Barnes, no good. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Hart passes to Anunoby. Benoit. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Toronto's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Back to Barrett. Three-pointer. On target from range. And the Raptors lead by 3.
One thing you know about RJ, if there's a shot to be taken, even in a big-time moment, he will step in.
Robinson with a steal. Anunoby with it. Now quickly defending. Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And there's Barrett on the assist from Barnes. And it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
Undaunted by the moment, RJ Barrett with the delivery.
Benoit. Off target from 3-point range.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Outside Barnes. The 3, Barrett. Offensive rebound, and that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Outside, Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free.
Public safety, Phil Banks. By the way, there has never been a position like this before, except in administration. Who does Eric Adams want to be just like? David Jenkins. He had the deputy commissioner of public safety, Judge Lovell. How did that work out?
Throws.
Always, Bruce Brown has a high level of aggression. I love that play right there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They could go for the foul here, but the safer bet may be to hunker down on defense and try for a turnover. Because even if the shot clock runs out, they'll still have some time to work with.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
What you love about Bruce Brown, guys, is how special his work ethic is. This guy defensively has been on point, but to stay on the floor, he's really developed offensively.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
If you knew that FBI was visiting the next game and said, okay, we're going to have to, Kyle Johnson is going to be indicted for money. He said, we could work something out.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Benoit. And it's off from three-point range. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Counted from distance. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce.
Like mandatory recordings of meetings and stuff like that, just in City Hall or other official offices.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
Just let it go. Focus on the next game. All right. There was a lot of talk in this locker room at the beginning of the season about winning the NBA Cup and using that run to turn this year into something special. The team you're playing tonight, they don't care about your hopes or your dreams or what any of you are visualizing. We lose this game, we're out of the tournament before it even gets started, and the rest of the league gets the scent of blood. Don't get so lost in the clouds that you trip over what's right in front of your face. You take it one possession at a time, one rotation at a time. Make the pass. Trust your teammates. Trust the work. We are not winning any trophies tonight, gentlemen. Just focus on beating the team that's in front of you. All right? Bring it in. Win on three. All right. 1, 2, 3, win!
What I do is I said,
go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, why you touching Dante DiVincenzo's cheeks, bro?
If he said that as his very first public statements after being...
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
If followers are still there, if they are living around...
What's up, MP? Okay, MP, let's turn it around right here.
Which is a cold corruption.
Let's get it,
Do you think there are the school boards that know that this is not account to the book where they specific everybody got to do something we got to make up. That's the law of the street. So if you're the boss, and he's the big boss man, if the boss man is getting his cut of the action just like an organized crime, what's the boss man going to do? They got to stop us. We want your
Ready to get in on future Knicks games? Good news. Tickets are still available at all upcoming home games. Stop by the ticket booth or visit us online to learn more.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. It's almost that time. Welcome in, everyone. The NBA Cup has reached the knockout stage. Tonight, it's a quarterfinal in the East. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You look at Atlanta. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, with the Knicks, they've shown their capabilities, but it's been in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take greater focus, greater commitment.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. And for New York, and the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Sims in at the center position. And this game starts the elimination round for the NBA Cup tournament. All teams won their respective groups, but only one can advance.
Yeah, this tourney can kind of sneak up on you. Suddenly, the intensity is much higher, and so are the stakes.
And here we are in the quarterfinals. MP's very pleased to be here, but he knows the job is not done yet.
Oh, yeah, and MP wants it all. From the start of this competition, he told us he is all in on winning this thing, and he's 3 wins away from reaching that goal.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
And he makes both free throws. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Now, here is Holiday. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. 3 on the clock. Here's Tatum. And that's collected by Brunson. Pass to Hart. One-on-one here. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And here is Tatum. From outside, off the mark. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this, and one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And so here is New York, following the basket by Derek White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. White's got his second basket of the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Sinks the triple. He's got 8.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
Outside Tatum. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Launches it. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
White setting the pick for Tatum. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, I love watching Tatum compete like this. Getting his revenge with a three of his own.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
So it's the Celtics now. After New York gets the three. Pass to Porzingis. Sims with the rebound. New York leading by 5. Here's Hart, guarded by Tatum. Outside, White. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now here's White. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. To the middle. Porzingis is double. The kick out to Tatum. And the three off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the three ball is good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Hauser. Boston, no good that time either. Fires away from way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Achua is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group New York will start the second with. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
Yeah, D.A., it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Benoit tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Takes the three. The Knicks rebound. The kick out to Anunoby. Tries again. Yes, that goes in. 19 points in the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Tatum with it. He's got 6. And Tatum. Oh, my goodness. Tatum. Wow.
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And even in this knockout round of this NBA Cup tournament, these games, Greg, also count towards the team's regular season record. So it means so much in a lot of different ways.
And even as they take part in this tourney, more than likely, some of these games we're witnessing provide a preview of matchups we'll see come playoff time.
Outside, Walker for the three. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Celtics trail by 8. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. On the wing, Walker. They get the rebound.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Here's Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either. New York leading by 11. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And a wide open look for Walker. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. Hart, he's checked in for New York. The Celtics also changing it up. Porzingis is checked in for Luke Cornett. Derek White comes in for Walker. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. Brunson against Holiday. Benoit. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Mikal Bridges checked in for Jalen Brunson.
Number 25, Mikal Bridges.
1:15 left in the first half of the game. Here's Tatum. Knicks with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Benoit offline with his 3.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
And how about the... Boys there by Horford lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one is off. Good on the second free throw.
He about to rip him now?
New York leading by 6. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch.
Slide the family stone. Everything you see happening around Eric Adams, swagger man with no plan.
Bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game, and working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Benoit. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Knicks up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Eddie Caban, the police commissioner, who for many years was the police chauffeur for Eric Adams when he was Gryffindor president, and volunteered to drive Eric around when he was running for the mayor.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which rookie might take even another step and separate himself from the pack. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
So remember, he believed that his complexion would always be his protection. And up to now, he's big fun. But let's talk about Eddie Caban, police commissioner, first Latino police commissioner. He's got his brother Richie.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Filling the perimeter slots, it'll be White and Tatum. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's Holiday in at point guard. Three-pointer, craps in the tray. He's got 29 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside, Horford. Porzingis high post. Outside Holiday. Over Brunson. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Drew Holiday.
Nice quick shot from Holiday. Not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
And Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Back to Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. He's looking for Horford and finds him. It's over Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Brunson. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Porzingis high post. Outside.
I actually sat at the table. I sat at a table at an event with James, and for a half hour I had a conversation with him. I thought I was talking to Eddie Caban.
Hey, how you doing?
They live together in New City in Rockland, across the street from one another. As Eddie Caban has always said, when you speak of James, it's as if you speak of me. We are identical twins, and everything he does, you might as well consider that I'm doing it. And this was the shakedown in the hustle.
So where you at downstairs?
The side money that they were making. He went up to all the clubs, the restaurants, especially.
Oh, you're not here. I thought you was
and
down.
said, "Hey, you got security?"
Yeah.
No. You don't know how James' security. James had his company, off-duty police officers, and if you don't, well, then we're going to find reasons to shut you down. So let's face it. They started hiring James's security officers, off-duty cops. That's why the IRS is involved in the raid on the 14th floor of the police commissioner's office in Police Plaza. They've taken out all the laptops, everything, all the phones.
You can send it.
It's a hot
I'm gonna get it ready.
mess.
No problem. You can send it. I'm gonna get it ready.
The 3 Caban brothers wanted to follow Eric Adams. He said, "Show me the money." That's what it's all about. Show me the money. It's all about their side hustle. And now the FBI is going to sit down with them and find out if blood is thicker than water. Because they're going to say, you know, we don't want you, Eddie or Richie or Jay.
Tatum, 4 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. A 3 from Tatum.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. New York moving the ball around. Benoit. And the Knicks miss again.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, thank you. An NBA players poll voted the Knicks' Tom Thibodeau as the coach they least like to play for. But New York guard Dante DiVincenzo says nobody in the NBA wants to practice. Tibbs does a great job of balancing things. What he does better than anybody is come prepared. You're going to lock in.
$10 a month or less. Learn more if you're eligible today at getcovered.nj.gov.
Listen to this podcast now. The Ramble Podcast Network. The Miller Report with Suzanne Miller.
I want to welcome Flickinger III to the Miller Report. Well, in effect, Walgreens is closing 250 stores. Rite Aid is not far behind it. Everything's locked up. What's going to happen to these drugstores?
As long as crime's out of control, it's really like a jailbreak in retail, especially chain drug retail. Rite Aid, to your point, only sells in many cases 70 to 80,000 per store per week in Manhattan, maybe 100. If they're having 40, 50,000 a week stolen from the stores, and for every $300 that's stolen, there's so little recovery from stolen, you have to do $30,000 more dollars in sales just to break even from the 300 that was stolen. So the math just doesn't work. Everybody's upside down.
Download all of Ramble Media's podcasts right now through your favorite podcast platform. Talk Radio 77 WABC. Talking about this is the Written Read featuring Curtis Lewa. Now, the Bernard McGurk Studios of 77 WABC and Curtis Lewa.
Yes, and I like listening on our FM affiliate, WLIR, in the Como compound in Southampton, owned and operated by Fredo Chris Cuomo, with a muscle between both ears. Is Andrew Evil Eyes Cuomo, King Cuomo II, the son of Mario Faccia Bruta Cuomo, King Cuomo I. Dustin, can I give him his salute in advance of his testimony on the Hill tomorrow, where he will be eviscerated by Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis. Will perform like Uma Thurman in Kill Bill, pull out that and will publicly humiliate and shame him. Man who has blood on his hands of the 15,000 senior citizens. He died as a result of him moving them from hospitals where they were diagnosed with COVID to long-term nursing homes where they were doomed to die and spread the disease. Side by side with him tomorrow.
Oh yeah, so we can play the street shit. We can do that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can do that now. Yeah, go ahead. Give me a second. You're in the party, so we look. Hell yeah. You heard me? Hell yeah, that shit. Yeah, that's considered park. That's a duck away. The street ball shit with the D, with the jockey. Oh, nah. He probably, I don't know exactly what he was talking about, but he probably was talking about what I'm talking about. But yeah, we gonna rock on that. We get on this 2 seconds. I think I just heard it. Yes. Okay, cool. You you hear me? Yeah, I wasn't next to it. Nah, I'm 89. Uh-huh.
It's the Rev and
Yeah.
every Sunday morning at 7. This one of my show's fantastic. It's the Rev and Jonathan every Sunday for the Rev and the Rabbi. Don't miss the dynamic duo, the Rev and the Rabbi, every Sunday morning at 7. If you missed the show,